been in the 2K community, and I've been creating content and loving and enjoying the game.
And at this early stage of the season, you think teams are still trying to sort out players' roles, Smitty?
Maybe a few, BA. But if you're still trying to figure things out, it could be a long year. That's what the preseason's for.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Bruce Brown is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Mavericks ball.
Doncic against Russell. The three. Doncic, no good. Here's Hernandez. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Brown. Five on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Davis with a rebound.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
James. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Persistence from LeBron James, refusing to give up. Gotta love his activity.
Outside Hardaway. Up top, Brown. Back to Hardaway. Ooh, poked away. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Hernandez. The Mavericks pull it in. You know, the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, BA. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well. Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
BA, starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names flock to LA. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Vucevic against Davis. Hernandez is good. Nick.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hardaway. From deep. That one no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they looked right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Mavericks trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Brown on the wing. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Timeout called. The Mavericks. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back in exercise and frustration.
And for Dallas, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient on the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Luka Doncic is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. They get it again. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. Rebounded by LeBron.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He finished with 47 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now here's Vucevic. 9 points in his last outing. Doncic against Russell. Doncic passes to Vucevic. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. He's one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Hardaway. He's covered closely. Drives to the hoop. Dallas again missing.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Hernandez. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Doncic. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. This one for three. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hernandez. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Brown. Outside Hardaway. Davis against Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Here's Hardaway. The Lakers with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Richardson's checked in for Reeves. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the floor. Love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
And Dallas with possession. 19-point game. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Christopher, he's checked in for Russell. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They've settled into this game. You can
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Green in the post. James is there. And it's Green missing. Oh, there's the alley. And Davis slams it home.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
Ball for your Lakers youth dance team.
First half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Heading to the court.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's Dallas with it. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's D'Angelo Russell and it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Outside, Brown. Floats one up. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Chalk up 2 there. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Dallas shooting a poor 25% for this game so far.
And you look at the... career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Hernandez is good. Mick.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Dallas with possession. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler. And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Moncrief. 3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Hardaway's shot is good.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Outside Russell, out to the right wing. Here's Hernandez. Now Davis, covered by Vucevic. Takes a 13-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Davis has got 8 points.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. I was 4 for 4.
Pass to Brown. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Pass to Hernandez. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Brown. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. James with the block.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Vucevic. Doncic outside. Up and over Russell. Doncic, no good.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
The Mavericks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8, and they pick up 2.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Hernandez. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 9th assist of the game now. 40 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Brown. 4 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Rebound, the Lakers.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
The offensive rebound, and Davis slams it home.
The defense can't match AD's physicality. He muscles his way to the second chance shot.
Doncic outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular.
So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everyone.
Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapó de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada. Como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí. Y hoy que me levanté, puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí. Y hoy que me levanté, creo que nunca me fui. En otras acciones yo no te voy a dar explicaciones. Y con 2 canciones hice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajarlo y explicarle a estos torpes que tu séquito de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos. Quieran o no quieran, a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean, siempre va a estar el polémico Paulito sin igual que roba el panorama escénico. Y ninguno salió a poder hacer lo que hice yo. Igual me criticaron, no sé qué pasó. Y eso que fui el primero que hace picado más flow. Pero nunca puse un pero porque represento a vos y a tus bandas de embusteros que dicen que rapero yo no soy, pero bueno, eso me huevo. Sé que sí hay dinero, es porque el imán soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot, un caballo que mira para adelante sin er.
Next up is Play Now Online. In this OG mode, you're challenged to take on various NBA teams and go head-to-head with other 2K players.
So, who won the most games in Play Now Online? Congratulations, made you quit.
Let's move on to my team. Once again, this year's My Team was deep with more challenges and cards than ever.
And this player put in the time and showed elevated skill, earning the 2K23 title of My Team.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Kyrie Irving is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Wagner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Franz Wagner wasted no time making a splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well-earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already. And he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy. He's only going to get better.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. Here's Russell. And it's Orlando with the rebound. In the corner, Irving with it. No good on the triple. Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Russell finds Davis, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Orlando ball.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to Wagner. And here's Banchero, covered by LeBron. To the paint, here's Anthony. Trying to get open is Carter. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Irving. Passes it to Wagner. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hernandez can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Irving passes to Banchero. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Hernandez. James against Wagner. And LeBron James gets it to go.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Down low, Wagner rejected by Hernandez. Here we go, one-on-one. Russell, no luck.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Irving looking for an opening. Unloads from 9. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And Kyrie Irving, a passer.
The Magic trail by 6. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Milton in at the small forward position. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
From deep, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Hernandez.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Pass to Banchero. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. James right side. There's the pass to Hernandez. Count that one. Hernandez has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touching that. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
Wagner.
On its way from Irving for 2. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside Anthony. Back to Irving. Carter outside. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Connects on the 17-footer. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He added 33 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Devin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Down by 12. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game. And man, can LeBron still get up at his age after all of those miles on his body in the NBA. Really impressive.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Wagner following the basket by Anthony Davis. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Stewart checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Cole Anthony. Suggs with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table. Right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Irving. 26 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 7, snatched away.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Hernandez. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Turner looking around. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers on top, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's the chosen one, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. It's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Now, here is Irving. Wagner wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Magic. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
It's good. And that's 20 points for the chosen one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Anthony after the basket by Los Angeles. Pulls up on the elbow. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Russell passes to Hernandez. Floats it up for James. Here's the break. Shot from 12. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Hernandez. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now here's Anthony. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassed.
Doing some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bull. Jalen Suggs comes in for Franz Wagner. And Turner's subbed in for Anthony. That free throw, good from Banchero. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Suggs out there with Turner. And it's Irving at the 3. Here's Irving after the made shot from Hernandez. Irving can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A quarter-night dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
No entiendo por qué.
My name's Stogie, and I'm the NBA 2K23 My Team GOAT.
Here's Jameson.
I first started playing my team as soon as I picked up the game. So season 4 of last year's game, 2K22, I started playing my team, and I haven't put it down since. I just like the variety of it, the different players. You know, it's a little bit more of a challenge, I think, than some of the other modes. You know, you have to learn the shots and the animation sigs for several players instead of just one. Not to mention the fact that you see all the familiar faces that you're used to, you know.
Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule. But for several, this is sort of an extended preseason working things out.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hernandez in at the 3.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
Rozier outside. Back to Butler. Pass to Martin. Takes a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Over to the left wing. Here's Hernandez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a 5-point game, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Now here's Butler. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Charlotte again missing.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Hernandez. And he banks in the layup.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden changed from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
So, Doris, what differentiates Terry Rozier at his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
Now here's Rozier. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State. To the middle. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Davis. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And that one drops. James has got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the
back to Rozier.
2 minutes.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Here's Hernandez. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. James against Bridges. Stolen by Russell. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't...
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. Rozier outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Richardson's checked in for the Lakers.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Butler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Rozier outside. Butler with the ball. Here's Bowman. 8 points in his last timeout. Three-pointer Rozier. Fires in the triple. Rozier's got 5.
Well, early in his career, you played Terry Rozier as a driver. Now you've got to deal with that three-point shooting ability.
They get it back. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Back to Rozier. Butler on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shot is up. The shot no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapse, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Williams against James. Williams passes to Rozier. Here's Butler. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And James gets it to go. He has 7.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Rozier outside. It's stolen. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Hernandez. Here's Davis. Drops in the layup for 2.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He contributed 28 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He had every facet of the game working for him, consistently in the right place at the right time.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With the score, the Hornets 17, the Lakers 44.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Terry Rozier is out there with Butler. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Bowman in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steve Clifford. And here's Butler. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rozier, the pass to Butler. Rozier outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
He puts up a 3. And it's Hernandez missing. The Hornets shooting just around 26% for the game. Butler against Russell. Pass to Bowman. No good on the shot. Davis with the defensive effort. Now the Lakers moving it up. Hernandez is good. 19 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Rozier, the pass to Martin. Rozier outside. Bridges with it. Left side Butler. Pass to Bowman. From outside the arc. Rebound Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Hernandez. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Third quarter here. Over a minute and a half into it. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Martin. Pass to Bowman. LeBron with the rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Rozier outside. Down low. It's stolen by James. Here's Russell. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's...
Shooting 1.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer Rozier. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They're communicating well. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, Wayne Dedmon is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Emmanuel Mudiay, and it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
No good.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Maladon. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
At the line for Charlotte, Bowman, shooting 1.
Twelve seconds left in the game. Out to the wing. He tries for three. And it's Hernandez missing. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our...
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo. Muy claro que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí